Just listen to this man, he got some good news for you. Hey, everybody, gather near. The doctor's in the house, so lend him your ear. The things he could say might even make your day. He might even help your pain go away. The doctor is in the house. The doctor is in the house. Let the doctor know what's bothering you. I'm sure he can tell you just what to do. The doctor is in the house.
Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor is in the house. Welcome, everybody, to episode 614, where your cognitive dissonance is going to take a beating because we are talking about what if inflammation, not cholesterol, is the real culprit in heart disease. And what if electromagnetic fields are silently fanning the flame? And we'll get into a little bit about the cholesterol derangement syndromes and statins, but...
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
If you can't handle the truth, this is time to turn off Dr. Ron, unfiltered, uncensored. Where I could have called this podcast Heart Health Rewired. Cholesterol, electromagnetic fields, and the fire within. We'll talk about this big misconception that everyone has, including the physicians that prescribe statin drugs. Because most people think that heart disease, they think of heart disease, they blame cholesterol. But we'll talk about the real culprit today and what's causing inflammation. And my listeners already know, ultra-processed foods, refined sugars and seed oils, environmental toxins, chronic stress, lack of sleep, and yes, sir, man-made electromagnetic fields, the hidden threat. And we'll talk about what's cholesterol's real role in this whole situation. So welcome back, everybody, where we today we'll take a deep dive into heart health and challenge one of the biggest myths in modern medicine. Yes, you've heard it for years. Cholesterol causes heart disease. But what if I told you that cholesterol isn't the villain? What if it's actually a life-saving hero? And the true culprit is something you probably never have considered. Today, we're talking about inflammation, electromagnetic fields, and why your body needs cholesterol now more than ever. So let's start with this myth that it doesn't want to die, that cholesterol clogs your arteries and causes heart attacks. The truth is cholesterol is essential for life. It helps your body make estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. Without cholesterol, you cannot make these hormones. It helps your body make cortisol, DHEA, vitamin D, made from cholesterol and sunlight. And 30% of your cell membranes are made of cholesterol. Your brain is mostly cholesterol. So why does cholesterol show up in plaques? Well, it's really not rocket science. It's because it's patching damage, not causing it. It is the firefighter. It is not the arsonist. The latest science is showing that the root cause of heart disease is not cholesterol. It is inflammation. Inflammation. I've told you this for years. Processed foods, gosh, and the ultra-processed foods. Remember, real foods do not need neat labels. We've talked about the seed oils. We've had Professor Peskin on the podcast talking about seed oils. We've talked about sugar and its inflammatory effect. We've talked about toxins, all the phthalates and all the environmental toxins we come in touch with every day. We talked about poor sleep is an inflammatory process. You need restorative sleep. You have to control your stress because stress produces cortisol, produces inflammation. And now I can add to this list non-native electromagnetic fields, EMFs. They are actually the hidden heart risk. Man-made electromagnetic fields are everywhere. They are worse than secondhand smoke because you can't avoid them. You don't smell them. You don't see them. Cell towers, Wi-Fi, those routers that are in each of every one of our homes that are on 24/7, unless you listen to Dr. Ron, and my listeners turn them off at night. Bluetooth, smart meters, and the ever more popular earbuds. And your heart is an electrical organ, is it not? Studies show that EMFs can disrupt calcium channels in your cells, trigger oxidative stress, damage the mitochondria. By the way, your heart is so active, it has the most mitochondria in your whole body. And EMFs can inflame delicate cardiac tissue. So keep carrying that cell phone in your breast pocket or in your bra. Good luck with that because it's going to cause damage to your heart tissue. It is invisible. It is constant. And it's chronic inflammation in disguise. But you know, your cholesterol is the unsung hero, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine this. Your body is inflamed. It's under attack. And cholesterol steps in to repair and protect. Repair and protect. But instead of thanking it, medicine has been trying to lower it for decades. Lower cholesterol too much, you lose your hormones. You lose your brain power. Your vitamin D production goes down. And your ability to repair tissue is lost. Cholesterol is not the problem. It's the response to a deeper issue. We always talk about getting to the root of the problem. Cholesterol is a bystander that's there to repair and protect. So please stop fearing cholesterol. Electromagnetic fields, they induce inflammation that contributes to heart disease, primarily through a process called oxidative stress that causes myocardial tissue damage and fibrosis, not the cholesterol buildup. Exposure to electromagnetic fields has been shown to cause oxidative stress in the cardiovascular system, leading to structural and functional changes in the heart, increased cell death, myocardial degeneration, and infiltration of inflammatory cells. And what does that mean? It promotes fibrosis and impairs the function of the heart. It's been studied. It's been reported. But the easiest thing to do is write a prescription for statins. And if a person has a heart attack, take statins every day of their life for 5 years, hold on to your seats. It only will increase your life by 4 days. But during that 5 years, you will have the opportunity to get diabetes, dementia, muscle aches and pains, maybe rhabdomyolysis, and the decreased production of your hormones of vitamin D. Whew. I want you to think differently about cholesterol. And I want you to think about EMF-induced inflammation causing heart disease, inflammation and fibrosis by EMF. Serious. So, inflammation, ladies and gentlemen, not cholesterol, is now understood as the primary driver of arteriosclerosis and cardiovascular disease, with systemic inflammation promoting plaque formation and progression more than an elevated cholesterol itself. And this perspective is supported by observations that many individuals with normal or even high cholesterol levels still suffer heart attacks, while anti-inflammatory lifestyle interventions such as the Mediterranean diet reduce cardiovascular risk effectively. Now, up to statins, which I don't promote, although they lower cholesterol, they do that. Like I told you, 4 days after 5 years of taking it, that's all you'll extend your life. Studies now are beginning to question their impact on extending lifespan, especially in older adults, with some research suggesting minimal or no mortality benefit. But they are raising concerns about the side effects. The bottom line is this body of evidence is pointing to inflammation as a critical cause of heart disease more than ever. So we have to shift our treatment and our prevention beyond cholesterol and beyond statins. So stop fearing cholesterol. Ask your doctor about the markers of inflammation instead. C-reactive protein, homocysteine, fibrinogen levels. Fight your inflammation naturally. Try to eat whole foods, omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, and an antioxidant-rich diet. Strive for restorative sleep and stress reduction. And please, and the most overlooked thing to limit your EMF exposure. Turn off your Wi-Fi at night. Go with a wire connection and get some real sunlight. Remember, I reported a study a couple of months ago that's concluded that avoiding sunlight is equivalent to smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Do not be demonized by the sun. If you eat unadulterated oils, organic oils, you will not have to fear skin cancers. And that's a subject with Professor Peskin for another time. So your heart is sacred. Let's stop blaming cholesterol. Let's start addressing the real fire. So if you think you've learned something, then remember that this is Dr. Ron, unfiltered, uncensored, and share this episode with someone who still fears cholesterol. And let's bring the truth back to heart health. So until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay curious, stay well, God bless, and have a great day.
Hey everybody, Dr. Ron's finished for today. I hope you got some good wisdom for what the man had to say. If it's all about good health, he's the man you got to see. He has a lot more answers for you. So tune in next week when the doctor is in the house. Or when the doctor is in the house. Let the doctor know what's bothering you. When the doctor is in the house. The doctor is in the house. Doctor is in the house. Let the doctor know what's bothering you. I'm sure he can tell you just what to do. The doctor is in the house. The doctor is in the house. Let the doctor know what's bothering you. When the doctor is in the house. So if you have a pain, call the doctor. If you have a strain, call the doctor. Let the doctor know what's bothering you. When the doctor is in the house. The doctor is in the house. See you next week.